This summer, I watched a video of an admiral in the Navy that was given a commencement address to a graduating class of 2014, University of Texas. And what he was talking about was he was telling stories that he learned, lessons that he learned while he was going through the Navy SEALs training. And he talked about a lot of different lessons. One of the things that he shared is that how easy it was if you're at the Navy SEALs training, how much they pushed you actually to drop out. They would push you so hard and break you down with mentally, physically, emotionally. And he said in the middle of the base, there was a little bell that all you needed to do while you're at the training is ring the bell. And if you rang the bell, then you could get to go home. Just ring the bell. Ring the bell, no more 5 a.m. wake-up calls. Ring the bell, no more, swim until you barf trainings. Ring the bell, no more PT. Ring the bell, no more eating gross food from the base. Just ring the bell. Ring the bell and you get to go home. And he said at the beginning, there were 150 of the trainees that were there. And he said by the end of the time, the 10 weeks that they went through the SEAL training, he said over 110 trainees rang the bell because it was just that difficult. And usually when it's something that is very important, you want to make sure you press in and press hard. And that's the lesson that we taught last week in the book of James chapter 5. James was writing his church, and it had been maybe 15 to 20 years since Jesus ascended into heaven. And as you know, Jesus said to his followers, I'm coming back, that I am going to return. And James was concerned that his church was losing hope and losing faith, and he was concerned that they were about to ring the bell. And so in this letter that he writes to his church in James chapter 5, he presses in for the first 5 verses of chapter 5. He says, patience, 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 patience. 4 times, 5 verses, patience. Twice he uses the word perseverance. He wants to encourage them. And the illustration he uses to get them to keep showing patience and perseverance is of a farmer, and how the farmer has to show patience as he waits for the harvest to come. And James is urging his church, don't give up, don't give up, don't give up, don't ring the bell, don't throw in the towel, that the harvest will be worth it. Well, if it's true that 15 years was discouraging some of his congregation and getting them to want to give in, here we are 2,000 years later, and there are people that are struggling, people that are concerned, people that are worried, people that are tired, people that are exhausted. And they're saying, maybe it's time to throw in the towel. And my encouragement, my urging to you would be the same as what James says to his church. Keep pressing in, that the harvest will be worth the wait. This next week will be the last in our James study. We're wrapping it up, and James moves from patience and perseverance to prayer and praise. When things are not going your way, what do? You pray. When you're sick, what do? You ask for the elders of the church to anoint you and pray. When things are going good, you don't pat yourself on the back. You praise God. Prayer and praise. Patience, perseverance, prayer, and praise. Look forward to seeing you this weekend.